Hey now, hey everybody. Arr. That video that this kid made, basically taking a dump on collectors who only go after key issues and whatnot. I don't know anything about it. I don't know who made it. I haven't even seen it. But I do want to see it though, because somebody PM me the link to it. I'm trying to check. I want to check that out. But anyway, busy week. Busy past couple of weeks. I was gonna do a video last week, but I was waiting for another book to come in, yada yada yada, and I got some more. So we're gonna go hard because that's all I know, and that's all I live for. Preacher number 12. This book was so tough to find. We'll start this off with a certain comic book store that I went to, and now the significance of this book is that it's a sealed copy of Preacher number 12. It comes polybagged with, what is this? This looks like a video game. It's like an insert ad for a video game. This book is so tough to find. I can't believe I found it. Just like a copy that's not even bagged will probably go for like 10 or something like that. And I believe the most I've seen the polybag version of Preacher 12 go for, I think is about the most I've seen it go for is 75, and I think it tapered off right now to around 30. This right here, and I managed to get this for $3. Wow, that is freaking awesome. Some more early Preacher issues. Number 5 got that for $3, and number 6 got that for $3. I figured I'd pick up. I think I have the first 6 issues of Preacher. So hell yeah! And also at this store, I bought Aquaman. Did I say Aquaman? Aquaman number 11. First appearance of Mira. I paid $35 for this, only because I never see this book anywhere. Now, I would say this is probably in VG shape. Now the cover is looks a little weird, but the rest of the book, when I checked it out, the staples are intact. The cover, the back cover and the actual interior pages are really, really, really good looking. So I'm just like, okay. I should have probably asked for maybe $5 off or something like that, but it seems like the only time I really haggle about price is at a comic book convention. That's pretty much the only place that I would do that. But I still should have asked anyway. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, some new comic books for this week. Did you know that there was a 1 in 25 variant to Harley Quinn number 7? I didn't know. The regular copies came out last week. The regular and the bombshell, but the 1 in 25 came out this week. It was like $12. I'm like, okay, why not? Cute cover. The hottest book that came out this week was Adventures of Superman number 14. You have anytime that you have the Joker versus Superman, that's always a good time, always fun. This is the combination of Superman, the Joker, and a Jacques cover. So there you go. And this book pretty much seems like it's sold out everywhere. And I see it's a $3.99 book. It's going for like $12 with $3 shipping or something like that. So if you happen to see it at a shop for cover price, definitely go on ahead and buy it if you're lucky enough to find it. And Batman number 32. This is the 1 in 25 variant. I would have been a fool to pass it up at $5. It was only $5. They usually run about 10, 15 or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. Like $1 more than cover price. Hell yeah, I'll definitely do that. And year 0 is over. Woo! Because that shit sucked. Because I didn't care for it. Fuck it. Oh, okay. Now I have many picks of the week. Actually, just a couple. But this is my main pick of the week right here. This is the book that I was waiting for to come in the mail. Deadpool number 65. This book is so rough, so tough out here to find. I can't. I don't know. Just because I don't know. Is it the cover? Is it the print run? I I couldn't tell you, but I mean, actually, I could. Any of the first series of the Deadpool ongoing, those are always tough. Like 1 through 69 are never in any long boxes at any stores, or hardly or ever. This book just came to my attention like a couple of months ago. This is the first appearance of Outlaw, and I believe this is the first appearance of Agent X. And this is a very rare eBay purchase. I also got 66, 67, and 68. Great looking covers, man. Terrific looking covers. I tell you what, let's show you, because and the character Outlaw, I guess she's been around for like 10 years, but I just now heard of her, really. And let's see, where can we find Outlaw? For those that have no clue here. Okay, this is her right here. She's a fellow mutant, a fellow mercenary, and she kind of eventually becomes Deadpool's main squeeze. So I'll be honest with you, if say if there's ever a Deadpool movie, there's a good fucking chance that Outlaw would be in it, you know, just because she seems like such a marketable character, and it would just kind of make sense, you know what I mean, on some level, unless the director really sucks and has no vision, just like the director for the first Wolverine movie. All right, so and I picked up all 4 issues for $36, which I thought, to me, I think that is a great deal, and these are in really, really high grade shape too. I was at a store I'd say about 3 weeks ago, and the guy, he wanted $35 for just this one, and the lowest he would go was, I believe, the lowest he would go was $30, and the highest that I was willing to pay was $25. That's how badly I wanted this book, but I couldn't break down and pay that extra $5. And there were plenty. I came this close about 2 different times to just heading on down there and buying it, but I stuck to my guns, and I was able to pick up, you know, all 4 of these for pretty much the price that he wanted for just this. So, hell yeah! All right, Rise of Apocalypse, number 1. This is you know, like an Apocalypse origin tale. He's basically the villain du jour right now. This book, and I was able to pick up number 3 and number 4. I believe I saw number 2 at another store, and whenever I make it back there, I'll pick it up if it's still there. But now the set from 1 to 4 will probably run about $30, I believe. And Rise of Apocalypse number 1, I'm seeing it go for about 10. I mean, like 10 to 15. So, and I picked these up, and I was lucky enough to get these for $2 a piece. So, hell yeah. $6 for 3 issues. Hells yeah, baby. That's what we do. Ooh, okay. Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. You know. This is from, I bought this from the store that I got the Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 for like $1.50. And this was like $1.50 too, so I'm just like, and it was still there, and it's in like near mint shape. I believe this goes for like $20 on eBay, so I was like, oh shit, let me go and get that. Let me go on and buy it. And also, when I was there, I picked up Drax the Destroyer 1, 2, 3, and the ever elusive number 4. For those that don't have it, here's what number 4 looks like. Didn't mean to rub it in. It was weird because I saw it, and these are in, I would say these are in very fine minus shape. You know, very fine minus. I got the entire set for $6. So all 4 issues for $6, $1.50 an issue. That's like so cray. This is awesome. Okay, Nova number 8. First appearance. Hey, it just so happens I got a bunch of first appearances. What you want? What you want from me? I don't know. What you want? What you want? Nova number 8, first appearance of Cosmo the Space Dog. I picked this up for I think this was like $1.50 as well. I have no clue what this book is really going for, because I see like buy it nows for like 20 and $30 and stuff. Like, nobody's biting, and I'm not really seeing auction prices. To me, that's a better barometer of what a book is selling for as opposed to a buy it now. But again, first appearance of Cosmo the Space Dog. I believe this character is going to be in the Guardians of the Galaxy film. Okay. I mean, it was $1.50, so, and I was looking for it. This book was really tough to find because I went to a lot of other shops looking for it, and it was never there. So glad to have found it. Some more Cosmic Marvel, baby. More Cosmic Marvel. Here we go with Captain Marvel, number 16. Another first appearance. Yes, first appearance of Fela Vel. She is, I'll tell you what. I'll show you. This chick right here. She's on the cover of the Guardians of the Galaxy #1. That's her. Right there. Okay. All right. And it's weird because her first appearance goes for nothing. You can find this in the El Cheapo bin at any comic book store, and it'll probably be like 50 cents. But 9 times out of 10, since it's such a white cover, it's going to be thrown in there. It's going to be thrown in the El Cheapo bin, and all that's going to be dirty. So if you can, maybe pay $1 or $2 to get a better condition copy, I would definitely do that. I think there's a lot of potential for this character right here, so why not? And here's her second appearance and first cover appearance right here. And Captain Marvel number 17. I forget what year this, because there's like a Captain Marvel that came out like maybe a couple of years before this, and so don't get confused with the because it's fairly recent, just like this. So don't get confused. Look for these covers. All right, Fela Vel, very, very, very undervalued book in my opinion. Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Look at you. All right. Now this is something I found interesting. Adventures of Superman Annual #5 from 1993. First appearance of Sparks, which looks a hell of a whole lot like Livewire. I was reading, I think it was Final Crisis, and she's at the beginning. This character right here is at the beginning of that story, and I really thought that was Livewire at first, but it turned out it was Sparks. And I looked that character up, and here's her first appearance right here. And she predates Livewire, but they look very much alike. They look like twins. Oh, and this is a book I just got in the mail today. What is this? Guardians of the Galaxy #8. This is the Thanos Gauntlet variant. I have been searching for this book. I've literally been searching for this book for about, oh God, I'd say about 2 years now. It's been 2 years since I started the search for this book. I finally have it. I'm happy. I think this cost me like $3 or something like that. I think it goes for 10 on eBay. So, all right, I'm good. I'm happy. Guardians of the Galaxy #17. Got this for $3 again. I'm not sure how much it goes for, but this is the Adam Warlock variant. Okay, it's all good. Good looking cover, I'd say. 2 good looking books. And another book that I got in the mail was Wonder Woman 601. This is another book I just started being on the hunt for. The 1 in 10 variant. Now this is where she changes. This is the outfit change issue, and this is the variant for that. This is a good looking book, isn't it? Awesome looking cover. Terrific looking cover. Yep. From 2010, about a year before the New 52. And all of this gets erased, but this is a great looking cover and definitely worth having. Picked it up for $3. All right, we're back with some more comic book shop buys. Maiden Potaman #212. Whose video was it? I think it was Evan Leahy. He showed off this book, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy this. Let me get this. It's a really, really, really nice high grade copy. I got this for, I believe it was $7 or $8. So I'm like, okay. How much does this book go for on eBay? What, like 10, 12 or something like that? Okay. Got it cheap. Okay, I told you guys that I was organizing my long box, and I'm about a tenth of the way through that, and I happened to find my copy of Malignant Man #1. I guess it got optioned for a movie, which means it may or may not become a movie, but, you know, if it does become a movie, it's going to be a shitty movie. And that's all I have to say about that. Swamp Thing #3. Now, okay. Everybody keeps talking about Swamp Thing #3 as the first appearance of Patchwork Man. Who the fuck cares about Patchwork Man? He's a Frankenstein ripoff. No one cares. To me, the really cool thing about this book is the first appearance of Abigail Arcane. This is Swamp Thing's basically Swamp Thing's main squeeze. I mean, you see her all throughout. Since her appearance here, you see her all throughout the Swamp Thing stories, you know, and she's basically his Lois Lane, and the fact that that isn't talked about more is kind of weird to me. I don't know, but great book to have. I paid $25 for this. This is a nice, you know, probably VF shape. Maybe I don't know, it's a little dirty right there. It's not perfectly centered, and it's a little bit of dirt right there, but it was $25. I should have asked for $5 off, you know. But you'll see why I didn't in a couple of books from now. All right. Here we go with Action Comics number 765. I believe it was Y85. He showed this book off a few weeks ago. An early not an early Harley Quinn appearance, but a Harley Quinn appearance. This is from 2000. You know, Superman, the Joker, and Harley Quinn. Hell yeah, I'll buy that. And I don't know. It was only, I'm not sure how much this book goes for. Really, it doesn't go for that much. Although it is tough to find. I think I paid maybe $2 or $3 for it. And definitely worth buying. Luke Cage, Power Man #24, where he faces the Black Goliath. Very, very interesting cover. Black on black violence has got to cease. Oh my God! You will guess what I found in the quarter bin. Guess what I found for 25 cents. Take a guess. No. Look at that. Look at that. Look what I bought for 25 cents. Ah! Birds of Prey #8. This is definitely a modern key issue. This is where you see Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon basically hook up. And we've never seen that throughout the 50, 60-something years of continuity of Batman and yada, yada, yada. We never see Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon, Robin, and Batgirl like get together in a romantic sense. So this is definitely a key issue. This is a rather relatively expensive book to get. I mean, a near mint copy will probably run you about $60 bucks, 60 to 70. Even on the low end, this book will cost you like $30. And I think in this condition, there's a couple of spine ticks, and there's a little bit of discoloration right there at the corner. You know, a couple spine ticks, but my God, look at this book. Look at this book. This book cost me $25. I believe in this condition, I could get no haggling $30 for it, and I found it for 25 cents. Now, this is the place where I bought these books from, and like I said, I was going to ask for $5 off on this. But I decided to keep my mouth shut because the guy who rung me up, the guy who owns the store, he's a very, very savvy guy. He knows he's up on books. He knows what are key issues. He knows what aren't. And I could have swore he was going to look at this book and just be like, I'm not selling you this. You know, just be a dick. I mean, he's not, you know, not necessarily a dick to me, but nothing to indicate that he would be, but the possibility is there. And the funny thing was, he was more hung up on this since this was a Harley Quinn appearance than he was about this, you know, because we were talking as he was ringing me up, and he looked at this book and, you know, punched in 25 cents. I'm like, oh, punched in 25 cents on the register. I'm like, oh, thank God. You know, I didn't have to deal with the you know, like, oh, where'd you find this and all that kind of dumb shit. So I got this book, got a $30 book, $30, $40, $50, $60 book for 25 cents. Hell yeah, that's probably one of the best buys I've had as a collector. So hell yeah, real happy about this, real happy. And let's see what else. I got some more books too. Wow, look at this. I got Wolverine number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now they're in probably VG minus shape. The staples are intact. You know, they're not in perfect shape. I didn't even bother boarding them. So, but look at it. Real nice. Like I said, staples are intact. They're solid copies. I got these for $3 a piece. $3 freaking dollars for each of these. More cray. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. I didn't even own the Wolverine series at all. Like, I remember having this in a trade, so hell yeah. I mean, I could probably get like probably $30 for this set if I ever decide to want to upgrade and all that kind of stuff. So hell yeah, $12 for this set. All right, Action Comics number 725. I believe this is the first appearance of Volcana. I don't know. Moving on. Shazizzle number 1. This is a book that has kind of, I don't know, maybe risen up a little bit. The store that I was at, they had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5, 6, 7, 8. I think like 10 copies of Shazizzle number 1. But I figured I'd grab the best looking copy. This cost me $10. And you know, it's nice looking. It's real nice looking. And I figured I'd jump on board just in case they ever decide to make a movie out of this. I'll have it and I won't have to worry about it. So, yeah, good looking book. No big deal. And that's my haul. Thank you for watching. It's been a hell of a couple of weeks. I'm really tired too. I'd like to, you know, be able to make some contest video, you know, contest response videos and enter contests and all that kind of stuff, but either I'm searching for comics, I'm at work, or I'm comatose. So I'm really out of it. I have no energy for anything. The only thing I really have energy for is searching for comics. That's about it. But yeah, that's hopefully I'll be back at you next week, and until then, see you next time.